What's up, y'all? It's your boy TJ, and today we are going to be going over 5 mistakes small business owners make and how to avoid them. Branding is essential for any business regardless of their size. However, small business owners often make mistakes that could potentially hinder their brand's growth. Here are 5 common branding mistakes small business owners make and how to avoid them. Number 1, inconsistency. Many small business owners make the mistake of being inconsistent with their branding. This can cause confusion with the customers and your overall business as a whole. And if people can't define exactly who you are, then you're going to lose them, unfortunately. To avoid this mistake, it is best to create a brand guide that aligns with your business standards. I would recommend setting out a mission and a vision that clearly defines what your brand is about. And you must ensure that all of your marketing materials, whether it's your social media posts, your logo, your website, whatever is a visual representation of your brand, you have to ensure that it aligns with your core values. And also, the content that you post on social media should be consistent with your brand guidelines. Now, here's where I went wrong as I started this channel and started, posting on social media for Empowered Studios, which is the name of this channel and the name of my business. And inconsistency is something that I've struggled with because for the longest time, I struggled to clearly define what Empowered Studios is about. And recently I discovered what Empowered Studios is really about. It's really about these 2 keywords: education and empowerment. And let's focus on that last word, empowerment, for a second. Empowerment comes from my journey of how I got to be a business owner, or how I've got to start my own brand. And empowerment is how I want the audience to feel with every single video that I post, with every single post, every single tweet, every single article, every single blog that I put out. I want the audience to feel empowered. And the mission of Empowered Studios is to empower small business owners through branding. That's where the education side comes in. Now, on this channel and on social media, I offer valuable tips on how to grow your brand. And the education part comes from sharing tips, tools, and experiences to help you on your brand journey. So the second mistake I see people make is copying the competition. Now, it's okay. It's very much okay to learn from the competition. It's okay to take some things from the competition. Like, say for instance, if your competition does something a certain way, it's okay to learn from that. However, it is not okay to blatantly steal from them. You have to put your own touch on your own content. Now, for social media specifically, now, I know reactions to other people's content is a common strategy, and it is a recommended strategy if you want to grow your social media presence specifically. Now, it's good to react to other people's content. However, it is not good to blatantly steal other people's content and take credit for it, which is something that is very much common out here in these social media streets. It's important to be aware of your competitors. You have to analyze your competitors in the market, see what they're doing, and see how you can address the needs that they're not addressing. But copying their branding strategy is not the way. As the old saying goes, don't be a copy, be an original. I know that sounds pretty cliche, but it's very much true. Your business should have a unique brand personality that sets it apart from the competition. Again, to help avoid copying other people, conduct market research to identify what makes your brand unique and how can you stand out from the competition. It's important to remember that you are unique and you have a unique story of how your brand came to life. Mistake number 3, social media. Y'all, if you're not on social media, what are you doing? What are you doing? To not be on social media in 2023 is just baffling. If you are a business owner, if you are trying to grow, if you're not on social media, then chances are you may be missing out on opportunities. You may be missing out on potential customers. You may be missing out on a whole new audience. To combat this, develop a social media strategy that closely resonates with your brand values and will help you reach your target audience. Now, not all social media platforms are created equal, and you don't have to be on every single platform there is out there. I know a lot of people will tell you that you need to be on every platform that you can possibly be on, but chances are that's not the case. There are different demographics in place for each social media platform. Like Facebook may cater to a slightly older audience. Instagram and TikTok may cater to the younger audience. Well, Instagram may cater to, let's say, millennials specifically, and TikTok may cater to the younger generation, Gen Z. I know it's not clearly defined as that, but like, and in recent memory, the numbers have shown that a lot of Gen Z people specifically are on TikTok. Leverage these social media platforms, but don't become too overly reliant on them because anything can happen. We've seen it. Like, there have been plenty of times where these social media platforms have shut down just like that. And they came back up. But again, this is where taking your audience off of social media will come into play. I'll talk about that in a future video. And if you need any help with posting social media content for your brand, I do offer a social media content creation crash course, which will be in the description below. You can go in and check that out. It is completely free. It is on YouTube. I talk through every stage of creating content, whether it's researching, planning, editing, recording, and editing and posting. I highly recommend you guys go and check that out. All right, number 4, focusing on short-term results. Many small business owners focus on the short term rather than the long term. And what I mean by this is, I'm going to talk about this from a metrics perspective real quick. These vanity metrics that we often place so much worth on, whether it's likes, followers, comments, subscribers, etc. Like, we place so much value and so much worth on these vanity metrics. I mean, they are important. They help you determine which posts are better and which ones are not. They help you determine which posts are good and which ones are not so good. Like, they're good metrics to have, but do not place your worth in them. Like, do not place your entire worth, do not place the entire worth of your brand in metrics. They're just metrics. At the end of the day, they're just numbers. What matters most is the impact. How are you impacting your audience? You know, are people hopping in your DMs saying that, hey, this really helped me, or this product really helped me, or this message really helped me? Like, it's all about serving your audience. It's not about the numbers. The numbers will come. Focus on impact. Focus on serving your audience in the best way that you possibly can. And back to short-term results. This approach can lead to very inconsistent branding and a lack of focus on the long-term goals. Now, it is very important to set long-term goals. I know a lot of people will tell you have a 5-year plan or have a 10-year plan, but just start from one. Just start from 1 year. Just start from 1 quarter. Just keep it simple as you possibly can. Just take it 1 year at a time and see how it goes. And also be ready to adapt to change, because change is coming. Change is coming. Change is here. We have seen it with the rise of AI. AI is taking over. I can go on and on about the different AI platforms that are out there that can help you, but if you're not careful and if you're falling behind, it can become detrimental to your brand if you are not taking advantage of the opportunities that are available to you. Now, I'm not going to get into a whole rant about AI because, like, there's just so much information about AI, it'll make your head spin. I say develop a long-term plan for your brand, but please be adaptable to change. In this world, there are so many changes. You have to remain adaptable. If you don't change, you get left behind. That leads me into our last mistake, number 5, failure to adapt. Like I said, the business world is constantly evolving, and if you're not on top of the latest trends, I know it sounds frustrating, and I know it sounds nauseating because it can be. It can be, it can cause you to feel anxious in a way. Let me put it that way. Because it's constantly evolving, it's constantly changing, and like having to keep up with that is just mind-numbing. I know how that is because like I do it. Like I try my best to keep up with the latest trends, keep up with the latest technology. And it's good to take a break from that. And it's good to adapt, but also adapt in a way that would best be beneficial to your brand. That's the part that people leave out. Yes, adapt. Yes, adapt to change. But know what's best for you in the long run. Here's a bonus tip. Not having a website. Y'all, please, if you are providing products and services to a wide range of consumers, please have a website. It'll make you seem more professional. It'll make you seem more reliable. If you want more info on how to create a website that best aligns with your brand, I will talk about that in a future video as well. And also check out my website. If you want any inspiration, check out my website. It'll be in the description below. You can check it out. You can, if you need help designing the website, I offer a website plan that will help you create a website that will best align with your brand. In conclusion, branding is critical for your success as a business owner. If you are not staying on top of trends, not on social media, you don't have a website, you're inconsistent, copying your competitors, then your chances of surviving are slim. So avoid these common branding mistakes and you will be on point. If you found this video valuable, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Let me know your thoughts, comment down below, and also hit that subscribe button for more videos. I got plenty of videos coming your way. If you need help getting started with building your brand, check out my website, check out the link in the description below, and find out how you can take your brand to the next level. If no one else told you today, you matter, and you were put on this earth to do great things.